All right, welcome to Behind the Black Veil. Hey, everybody. It's another jazzy Saturday when I'm filming this. All right, let's get on the same page, shall we? If you're new here, safety directions are down below. Let's take a few deep breaths, get ready to chill, all right, and receive these downloads. Turn down the speaker if it's too loud, okay? That is good. That is good. Let's do that 2 more times. Just relax. We're chilling. That's what we're doing. That is wonderful. All right, fantastic. We dedicate ourselves and this conversation to generating the energy of peace, bringing clear our creative potential, seeing behind what appears to be obstacles things clearly as they are. We call forth accurate answers, accurate interpretations of those answers, and the wise and skillful application of the guidance we receive here today. Hey everybody. All right, ancestors, thank you for being here. Thank you, God, for your grace. Amen. Thanks to the earth. Shout out to the universe. What's the message for the divine children of God this week? What do you want to talk about with the divine children of God? Pay special attention to this, and this is what we wanted you to look at this week. You are not required to, okay, we got this one before. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Clearly that's coming around again. All right, I'm not going to read that one. We're going to leave that one on the side. We're going to get another one. All right, so we have some bonus points to look at this week for the children of God. Know the difference between shame and guilt. Okay, let's talk about it. Know the difference between shame and guilt. Now that sounds interesting to me. That sounds interesting. I feel like somebody's taking the weight for something that's not theirs. Is the sensation that I get? Yeah, all right. Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm sorry. All right. Guilt equals I did something bad. Shame equals I am something bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. Whoever's feeling like that, I don't like it. Spend today identifying guilt and shame. If guilt comes up, find a way to make amends. Shame is the devil, though. Kick it in the dick. All right? Shout out to the YouTube guidelines on that one. Fantastic. So, yeah. Know the difference between shame and guilt. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I gotta look at that one more time. I am something bad. You know what I mean? Punishing yourself, internalizing pain. I feel like other people's pain. That's screaming at me. I did something bad. Or beating up on yourself. Like you did something bad, but then you're going the extra mile. It's excessive force. You know? You're going all NYPD on yourself. You know? I mean, shout out to the good cops, you know? But let's go on. Ancestors, break it down. What in particular are you seeing? Because this might not be you, children of God. This might be somebody else. This might be somebody who's dealing with you. But you are not required. Let's get here with it. You are not required to set yourself on fire. There's a lot of layers there. You know what I mean? Because it's like you could be mad at somebody, right? But at the same time, you feel bad All right, I'm not going to go through all the layers. I'm not going to do it. Let's just read the fucking cards. Abso-fucking-lutely. That way you can see. You know what I mean? Because if I do it straight from the brain, you can't see. Is all I'm saying. Right now, that's meaningful to me. All right, fantastic. Ancestors, what's the basic bottom line in the overall? What are you saying here about these things? They're saying this. You have every reason to be upset about some shit. Mild to cataclysmic, get off on your floor. Somebody tried to make you feel bad about some shit that wasn't your fault. Or somebody is trying to make you feel worse about some shit you might have actually did. Maybe you did it. I don't know. Trying to make you feel worse about yourself than you should. Like judging you. Like, for instance, if a person finds out you're not perfect. You know, we say we understand that about each other. Hello? Then when the evidence shows up that we're not perfect, everybody's jumping in to judge you. Can't wait to criticize you. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking weird. All right, that's why I say shout out to the real Christians, because the real Christians judge not, lest ye be judged. That's why. Simple. Hello? It feels fucked up. Don't do that to people. Is the sensation that I'm getting? All right, but I don't feel like you're judging someone. I feel like somebody judged you. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Okay? That's the sensation that I'm getting. And tried to make you feel like you were required to set yourself on fire to keep them warm. Like, you haven't set yourself on fire. You know, you must not really care. Since you don't have 3rd-degree burns. Like, wait a minute. Okay? I care about you, and I don't want you to have no burns of no kind. Hello? Well, this person feels like, well, you ought to be on fire right now. That's interesting, because, side note, I was speaking to a high priestess yesterday. I was talking about the Salem witch trials. You know, like how somebody can come and accuse you of something. And if people just like automatically, you know, with no evidence, no case being peeled back, nothing. They just set your ass on fire? For real? You know what I mean? It's the sensation that I'm getting. Let's move on. They wanted you to be on fire about something. Like out of shame and guilt. Out of shame and guilt and obligation, I get the sensation. You know, not a, let me draw the line because it's a thin line, okay? Not obligation in a sense of the kind of pride you have when the Creator gives you a task. Even if you don't want to do it, you feel a sense of somewhat pride and honor to even have been offered this opportunity. You know what I mean? No, not that. Or something, you know, that you yearn for, you love, you know, but you never, for whatever reason, you know, but you feel like you must go pursue it. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when somebody's dumping crap on your head. Just dumping shit on you. And it's like shit, though. Hello? Right. And they're trying to make you feel like you're the shit receptacle. What do you mean? I'm supposed to dump my shit on you. Why aren't you enthusiastic about me dumping my shit on you? Yeah, this kind of shit. This is what I'm talking about. You have every reason to be upset. It's bullshit. It's the sensation that I'm getting. You are not required. Hello? I'm getting deja vu. All right, maybe you're getting deja vu. I don't know. Get off on your floor. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Shame and guilt. You don't have nothing to be guilty of, like the Bee Gees say. Do you feel me? Hello? Absolutely. All right, well, let's go on, please. Okay, that's enough ranting. Go on, ancestors. You can go ahead and do what you want to do. What you and only you can do. Hello? Personal will. That's your divine God-given right to do what you want to do. Do you feel me? I mean, because of course the children of God are not harming anyone. They are not acting without consideration. Hello? And if somebody is confused, they can ask you. It's the sensation that I'm getting. Chances are, if you're a child of God, you already told them. Chances are. I mean, I'm taking a wild stab, but if you haven't, by some stretch of the imagination, told them why you making your move, why you turning this corner, or why you feel dumped upon, or why you are not responsible to keep them warm by, setting yourself on fire. You already explained that. If you haven't, they can ask you, well, why don't you want to get set on fire to keep me warm? And then you can just, angry empress them with the two knives. Okay? Absolutely. With the two knives. That's when you're getting into detail on some shit. Okay? Absolutely. All right. So this is a clear road. The road is clear. You're guided by the Spirit. No one can contest that. If you were active child of God around here, you will walk in a divine path. Look like here. Hello? Your divine path. No one else's divine path. Nobody can tell you how to set your feet on the path unless there's some kind of path study or expert people, and they have a history of being wise or something. Receipts. Right. Okay. Do you feel me? Hello? Right. I sense that someone is dumping upon you, children of God. They're dumping their shit on you. Like you are the shit receptacle. Okay? I'm not even talking about if somebody dumped their shit on you. It goes further than that. It goes further than that. To say, what's the problem? Why don't you understand your obligation to sit here and take my shit? Do you feel me? Right. No, says the priesthood, apparently. The ancestors said, hail to the no. No, you tell that motherfucker. I said, that's what the ancestors are doing right there. Do you feel me? Get your ass on. Don't pay that fool no mind type of shit. Or don't pay that shit no mind. Whatever that it is. Because hell to the no is what I see here. So, facts. Hello? Facts. Hell to the no. These are facts. Okay? And the fact is, you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. That's a damn fact around here. See, because you've been given free will, the will, and the power to decide not to be set on fire. Do you feel me? Okay, the cycle's closed. Okay, I feel that that's significant. You know what I mean? I feel that that's significant. The cycle's closed, end of story, I'm walking away. I'm done with this. Is the sensation that I'm getting? Because it's too real. You know what I mean? It's too many facts. They can't be ignored. You know what I mean? It's like the person who, or the people, or the thing, or the entity, whatever, meaning that could be a corporate entity or whatever, okay? Get off on your floor. That is causing you to feel, or, throwing this energy at you. I don't know if you took it on or they want you to take it on, definitely. Okay, I don't know if you took it on, whatever. Certainly you're picking up on this in whatever scenario this is for you. They have a free will as well. And that's the realness of it all. That's the expanded awareness. You know the significance of that? You've invested in actually attempting with your life force, with your life energy and your lifetime, you have attempted to have me bear a burden that isn't mine to bear. Do you feel me? Hello? And if you're a child of God, you would be trying to get people not to have to bear too many extra burdens if you can help it. That's how you operate as a child of God. That's the code, right? You try not to trouble people, right? Right. This person did not even make an attempt. Look like here. Their very life philosophy is that you should take their shit. That's part of their life philosophy. And part of their life philosophy is probably that people should take their shit. Which is probably why the Creator sent us over there. To assess them, register their energy field, their energy signature. What is their energy signature? Does it resonate with the divine? No, it does not. You are assessing. No, it does not resonate with the divine. Because Angry Empress, smile to cataclysmic, get off on your floor. Point is, this is an issue of your very core character. Do you feel me? And it's an issue of their core character. Whatever character this is for you, get off on your floor. Okay? And they really, you know what that means. The fact that they chose that for you means that that's who they've chosen to be, or what they've chosen to be. Get off on your floor. And you have that expanded awareness. And that's why you know the cycle has to close. These are facts. You can't ignore the hardcore facts. The hardcore facts are this person doesn't wish you well. Now, the fact that there's shame and guilt involved makes me feel like this is somebody who's close to you, because you don't feel much shame and guilt for strangers. You know what I mean? So I'm going to guess this is somebody who the relationship was originally assessed at having more longevity than it's turning out to have, which is why this is significant. I'm going to go ahead and guess why it's irritating, or why it's angering or enraging. I don't know. Get off on your floor. Whatever it is, it's not resonant with the facts. The facts are you cannot allow yourself to be made to feel ashamed or guilty for not setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Okay, let's go further. You have to go after what you passionately want. You have to. That is your character. That is your choice. That's the have to that you gave to yourself. That's you meeting God halfway, being a co-creator. You are a co-creator. You can't give over your entire life to somebody else's design. And it's not even God's design? Why would I limit myself that way? Why would I let you decide what makes me happy? Why would I let you decide what my value is? Hello? You've decided I'm the shit receptacle and I should feel happy to be that to you. And that should be my function in life for the rest of my life. Or at least the rest of your life. I don't know what the situation is. Get off on your floor. Okay? But that is the sensation that I'm getting. That somebody actually thought you were supposed to go for that. Or some shit. I don't know what level this is on. Okay? But it's core. Whatever it is core. Makes me feel like this is somebody related to your core character. I don't know how that works. All right? You go ahead and find your way to your floor. Mutual respect, period, in the story look like here. And I get the sensation that this is, I'm not going to go to the lover's floor with it, but basically partnership, agreement, mutual respect under whatever circumstances. This could be fucking customer service at, I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. Corporate issues. This could be customer service at, Best Buy, whatever. Shout out to Best Buy. You know what I mean? But the point is mutual respect. Mutual respect, because this is not just a casual, like I said, it's core. It's core. So this is major. Mutual respect. So you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You don't have to stay in this partnership if it doesn't serve you, is the sensation that I'm getting, whatever the partnership is. If it doesn't serve you, period, end of story. Well, what do you mean it doesn't serve you? Aren't you happy being my shit receptacle? No. No, I'm not. Ancestor said, tell them no. You're not happy being their shit receptacle. Right. Okay? I'm getting Cassie and Puffy off of that. Okay? Like I said, mild to cataclysmic. All right? Absolutely. For sacrifice, you got to close this motherfucking door. Something's up with this person. Or people, thing, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Something's up with this thing. Absolutely. Something is fucking up with this thing. All right, hang on. All right, fantastic. Back like magic. For sacrifice, it's a must that we close this this cycle. This is a must. This is a must because there's no mutual respect. Anybody who, come on, man. Come on. I don't know who the fuck this is for you, but, for some of you, whatever, you know what it is. It's many layers. Okay, so you get off on your floor. That's it. All right, hold on. Let me just put her up here. All right, fantastic. Can you see that? Hold on. Can you see all that? All right, good enough. All right, so, yeah, you want to go after what you passionately want. You want to be fortunate. You want to enjoy the fortune of being a child of God. You want to enjoy the fortune. I get the sensation there's somebody who's not a subscriber to the children of God. Do you feel me? They're not an active participant. And what you have to do to walk your path, they want you to stop doing that and come slack off with them, essentially. And by slack off, I mean slack off on being a child of God. Slack off on what the divine say. Or the divine in you say. Because you have a little creative power here. Because that's the personal will right here. And you have that right. God gave you that. God gave you a little piece of God. You know what I mean? And you want to exercise that. You have that fortune. You want to pursue it. You passionately want to pursue it. That's a fortune that you earned by being a child of God. Why should you live in lack on whatever scale? Okay, many layers. Why should you live like you didn't gain that fortune? You did. You did. You have that to offer. And you have that coming to you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to be in a partnership where there's no mutual respect. No partnership on no level. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I mean, what's outside of our control, the ancestors will handle and the creator will handle. But when it comes to our personal will, our personal relationships, whatever they may be, in the ways that we choose, like I can choose to go to Starbucks, or I could choose to go to Dunkin' Donuts, or I can choose to make coffee at home. I can have some Sanka. Shout out to the old school. Okay, remember Sanka? Okay, I can have some Sanka. All right, so I'm just saying, you get to do that. You get to decide. Is it going to be vanilla chocolate, vanilla Swiss almond? What's it going to be? You get to decide things like that. Right, you don't have to be here doing this. Whatever this is, whatever this agreement is, it's some sort of agreement that you have with somebody. Yeah, the terms. Then, there's some sort of, something is not resonating. It doesn't line up. It's a breach of contract of some sort. It's a And I feel that this is a relationship. I mean, whatever. I don't know what it is for you. But it's some sort of, well, this wasn't the original agreement. So, you know what I mean? The original agreement was mutual respect. That was the original shit. You know what I mean? This might be an old relationship. You know, whatever. I don't know. You know, old relationship. Something that's been going on a while. You know, because there was an original agreement. And now we got something, you know, we got something we excited about. Want to go do it. That's telling me change. And plus the Knight of Wands energy, that's young. So something new. You know what I mean? Something new. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune and the wheel spins. So it's always changing, always something new. You know, so you want to do something new is the sensation that I'm getting. Or you've changed your mind, or you want to go in a different direction. Or now that you see what it is, you know, there's nothing more to discuss. Healing conversation. There's nothing more to see here. It's expanded awareness for sacrifice. There's nothing more to see here. You know? That's the sensation that I'm getting. You know, because the angry Empress energy is just telling me, what am I supposed to just sit around in angry Empress energy? Of course not. I have to solve problems. Walk in my divine path. Right. Walking and going to do me what I feel like doing. What I decide and choose to do. Right. So somebody is trying to stop you. But okay. All right. Let's just keep on going. New beginning for sacrifice. Yeah. That's what it's going to, you know, like that's what it's going to, if you do whatever it is, set yourself on fire to keep them warm. If you decide to do that out of this shame and guilt, you will be forced to sacrifice this new beginning. Expanded awareness. You understand that. You know, like if I do this, I'm sacrificing this. I'm sacrificing going after what I passionately want. And let's definitely say that includes partnerships that have mutual respect. You know, again, this could be your job, business, relationship, whatever, family. I don't know. Get off on your floor. All right. But I feel that the original agreement, something doesn't resonate with the original agreement. And therefore, as a matter of fact, somebody tried to shit on you. Instead of having this mutually beneficial arrangement and partnership. It wasn't authentic. It wasn't genuine. That's what I want to say. It wasn't genuine. Yeah. So this person, place, or thing you're dealing with is disingenuous. That's what I get. It's disingenuous, and you know where that's going to go. It's going to go with you missing a chance to heal, renew yourself, have a new beginning, whatever that it is. Work your magic, do your thing, do what you were meant to do. I don't know. All right, whatever that is. All of those, I don't know. Get off on your floor. Yeah, so I get the sensation... yeah, that it's just, you know better. You know this isn't going anywhere. Is the sensation that I get. This is not going to get any better. It's the sensation that I get. You know? But right now, yeah, you're feeling put upon. You're feeling put upon. Look like here. And you're feeling like, you know what? I know how to fix this. Close the case, walk away. Simple as that. Facts. That's it. It is what it is. Sword in the ground, solid on your point of view. You know, that's the sensation, because the contract was the contract. The agreement was the agreement. You understand English perfectly. You dig it what I'm saying? You know what you're talking about. It looked like here. All right. I'm getting the, no, you said that dot, dot, and dot, and dot, and that did not take place. Or then you tried to shit on me, or whatever that it is. All right. Like I said, this has to do with core character. So this is serious. enough to close the case, because you would be trading your future or your life or your quality of life or some such thing like that. All right. Go on, ancestors. God is behind it all, y'all. You were supposed to walk away from this. All right, let's go on. What do you mean? Emotional connection, secrets of the deep. Empathy. You got to have empathy for yourself. I know that's right. Personal will. God is behind it all. Empathy for yourself. Also, Two of Cups. You know what I mean? That's like living, like your core character is that God is behind it all. Your core character is empathy. You know, you can't allow yourself to be in a situation that doesn't provide empathy to you. It doesn't nurture you. It doesn't nourish you. It doesn't restore you. In fact, it wants to destroy you. Do you feel me? I don't know if it's personal. I don't know if it's personal or not. I know this person doesn't seem to give a fuck or place or thing. That's how it feels. Okay, what I'm talking about right here on this floor, this is someone that doesn't give a fuck. You dig what I'm saying? So whatever that is. Yeah. Yeah, we got something we want. We got something we want passionately. And God is behind it all. Right. God said over here. Why in the fuck wouldn't I go over there to that fortune? To what I passionately want? Why wouldn't I go to what I passionately want? This was your only chance, whoever we're talking about. This was your only chance, is to be true to your word. This was your only chance to have mutual respect and mutual benefit and communication that's clear and beneficial to both parties. So we are on equal footing and everything is on the up and up. Right? Why the fuck would I want to keep putting up with some shit like that? Where you can't be trusted, what you say don't mean shit, and you're not a genuine person. Because remember, this is about core character. You feel me? You're not a genuine person. What am I waiting around for? Ain't nothing gonna change. Do you feel me? The case is closed. Forced sacrifice. Because we must have our new beginning, or we must renew ourselves. We must regenerate our health or our well-being or our quality of life. Get off on your floor. We must be doing our thing, what we came here to do. Why wouldn't we? Is the sensation that I'm getting. Why the fuck would I set myself on fire to keep you warm? That don't even make sense. Okay? So this sounds like entity attachment to me. Okay? Either, person, place, or thing. Right. Thugging it out. Perfectly safe. Okay, an enduring emotional connection or a strong emotional connection. This is fortune. So it doesn't matter if this is a job, person, place, or thing for you that you're going after, that you're passionate about or walking towards, or you choose to go toward that direction, or you've changed your mind to go in that direction, whatever, get off on your floor. This is demonstrating that it's genuine. It's like, that's the difference. That's the difference. It's genuine. It's complete. It's whole. It's holistic. Like leaving a company that treats you like shit. They don't pay you enough. They work you too hard. They don't care about your working conditions. Okay? And they want you to go all out to keep them up. And they don't give a fuck what happens to you. And then you're offered a better job, less hours, more money. You get treated awesomely. They respect your input. They respect your expertise. And they respect your time and energy. And then somebody is like, well, what do you mean you're leaving the company? Well, what do you mean? What do I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I'm leaving the company. What the fuck did you think would happen? Right. Right. And that's why you don't shit on people. Or judge not if it was about judgment. Judge not. You dig what I'm saying? Right? Shout out to the real Christians. Whatever it was, get off on your floor. Favorable outcome. Exactly. That's what you want. That's right. And that's what you're going to get. That's all this is. Yeah, I get that some person, place, or thing doesn't want you to have a favorable outcome again because they're not a card-carrying child of God. They don't have these benefits to look forward to. They don't have these benefits to pull on. And so you do. And that just essentially means they're getting left behind in the old cycle, whatever the old cycle is for them. Or you, or them, whatever, or y'all. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. They're getting left behind in the old cycle. They know that. It's about to change. Everything's going to change when they, when they leave. Yeah, so, you want a favorable outcome. You have a favorable outcome to look forward to. The devil, exactly. The devil just was banging on my wall just a second ago. Yeah. Absolutely. I was going to say something, but I was like, why? Why would I bring that up? Okay, boom. There's the devil. Exactly. Exactly. And so that's what, agreements have to be impervious to. That's what the relationships or the partnerships have to be impervious to. Here, like the thugging it out card. You see, going after what you passionately want, having a boat this strong to get through anything. Hello? The passion gets through anything. The emotional connection gets through anything. The love gets through anything. The favorable connection gets through anything. Do you feel me? The free will gets through anything. It's respect. It's respect for your personal will. Yeah, they're trying to get us before we close this case again. They're trying to get us before this cycle closes again. The cycle is closed. They're wasting time at this point. It looks like we made up our mind about whatever this situation is where they want us to set ourselves on fire to keep them warm. Or they want us to carry their shame and guilt about some shit. Or some shit we did wrong. They want us to feel like it's more wrong than it actually is. I think that it's shaping up to look like the devil, whatever the devil is, whatever this obsessive attachment thing is. What I really think is that, sorry if there's too much noise in the background. Okay. What I really think is that, somebody, the devil, whoever's the devil, doesn't want to let the children of God go wherever the entity is trying to attach to you, or somebody else has got some shit on them, or they, whatever that it is with the toxic energy, with this whole set yourself on fire to keep me warm, please. Why aren't you happy? Why aren't you glad? At this point, it's get off me. At this point, it's get the fuck off me. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Try to be honest. Try to be mutually respectful. Try to be mutually beneficial to you. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to do. I'm fucking out of here. This is done. We're done here. Is the sensation that I'm getting? But I mean, this feels more leaning on the cataclysm side, at least emotionally, right? This is a partnership, okay? So I don't, especially with the angry empress, like this is This feels like it's not mild, I have to say. It feels like somebody who really is trying to, take your life, but take your life in a way, because that's been coming up a lot, right? Take your life in a way that just like smothers you, like kind of snuffs you out, like snuffs out your flame, snuffs out your fire a little bit. Just, you know what I mean? Just like kills your passion for life is the sensation that I'm getting. And because I feel like their passion for life is on the line, really. You give this person passion is the sensation that I'm getting. You know what I mean? And I feel like for real, though. Like not even just a little bit. Like I think this person gets a lot of their motivation to live from the energy they get from you. Or perhaps because they get to dump their shit on you, that makes them feel better. When you set yourself on fire, they feel warm. You dig what I'm saying? They like that. And so you perish in the fire. That's besides the point, as far as they're concerned. Hello? Right. Your job is to perish in the fire, if so be it then. If that's how it goes down. So long as they stay warm and comfortable and they get to dump their shame and guilt on you. You know what I mean? Great. You dig it? That's the sensation that I'm getting. But it's because we have all of this fortune. We have a boat strong enough to keep the devil out. And all of the devil's plans and endeavors. This is somewhere. You're going somewhere in this boat, or you're going to get this boat. Because it's your boat. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, why wouldn't I want to be in a strong vessel that can make it through anything? Why wouldn't I? Instead, you think I should want to stay here and set myself on fire so that you could be warm. That makes sense to you. This cycle is closed. It's very simple. It's very easy to see here with the Ace of Swords energy. It's very easy to see. Like you're not deliberating about this. This is clear for you. Now that you see what it is. You know what I mean? Now that you see that this person really thought you was going to stay there and set yourself on fire, let's move on. Central axis. It's kind of like when somebody is fucking with you. But they expect you to just sit there and get fucked with. Just return time after time. Just come back home every day, every night, take this shit, or whatever. You know what I mean? Or come back to this job every single day, show up energetic every day to come take this shit and get paid too little and work too hard and spend all your time there. Like, really? Why the fuck would I do that? That's crazy. Somebody's delusional. Somebody is fucking delusional. Divine time, reaching out for an opportunity to connect. Facts. Confusion. Okay, maybe there was some miscommunication or something, or somebody was trying to get over on the children of God. I get the sensation they knew they couldn't fool you that long, or they knew. Again, this doesn't feel mild to me, y'all. This feels heavy. This feels like something that was lived for at least a cycle. Whatever that is, that could be years. It's usually more than hours, more than days, kind of thing. It's for a time. And then also we have divine time. That's interesting. Obviously, this could be a relationship somebody wants to go to, or a person, place, or thing that you may want to go to, or somebody you're watching, or the other person, or, yada yada. Whoever's the divine child of God wants to go do them, whatever that is, and somebody doesn't want you to go. Priesthood. Most especially the devil. Alright? I don't know what form it's taking. But the devil does not want you to go. The devil does not want you to have empathy for yourself. The devil does not want you to have a pet whale. A deep emotional connection. Connection to God. Connection to spirit. Connection to yourself as a child of God. Like they're trying to take your whole status from you. Cause you not to experience the benefits of that status. To stay low down there with them, whatever frequency they're on. They want you to stay with them. On their frequency. Yeah, no. Look like the answer. Okay. Yeah. It's time. It's time for this to happen. It's time for this to happen. That's facts. This is the truth. You're being real. Perhaps you're being honest, or you were, or you have been, or you're prepared to be. Get off on your floor. And if that hurts their feelings, but at the same time, shame, guilt, keep setting yourself on fire because all of this. That's not genuine. That's not genuine care. That's not genuine emotional connection. If you would have me set myself on fire to keep you warm, we supposed to both freeze to death out this motherfucker. Do you feel me? What do you mean you love me so you want me to set myself on fire? Because you're cold. And you need to be kept warm. We're supposed to both freeze to death. Is all I'm saying. Do you feel me? Facts. Okay. Yeah, look like you taking the heat with you. Alright? You got your own fire. You ain't got to set yourself on fire. You can produce fire. Look like here. Okay? You can produce fire. And you know how to handle fire. And you know how to respect it. You dig it? And stand up to it. As well. So, they're trying to get over with this tearful business. Whatever this tearful business is. That's the sensation that I'm getting. And basically this tearful business hits the ego. You dig what I'm saying? You got to have a death of the ego. That's the sensation that I get. I also get that this agreement is over. Whatever this agreement is, like the contract is void now. The contract is void. It's all a wash now because the original agreement wasn't adhered to since somebody wanted to try to get over. And I get the sensation you're not having it. You're very clear. You know what I mean? I feel that you're very clear. You remember very clearly what was discussed. Is the sensation that I'm getting? I remember that very clearly. And mutual respect is definitely the terms of any contract. Hello? Right. That's facts. Right. So it's time for this case to be closed. It's time for this to wrap up here. Cutting the head off of corruption. No, we're not getting over with these fake ass tears. These are fake ass tears. These ain't even no real tears. Do you feel me? Because this person, place, or thing would have you, children of God, set yourself on fire to keep them warm. That ain't care. That ain't no kind of love. Two of Cups. That ain't love. That's not care. That's not nothing you can get passionate about. That's not how you do it. Okay? Boom. Expanded awareness of how we do it here. You know exactly how we do it here. And that's sure enough not how we do it here. You have the God-given right to preserve your life and well-being. Hello? Abso-fucking-lutely. You have the God-given right to get what you deserve as a child of God. You don't deserve to have to worry about no devil and what no devil needs. Right. Hell is for the devil. Hell is not for the children of God. It's for the children of God in that it exists, and it's for the devil and his people. You know, so to speak. You feel me? That's how hell serves the children of God. It doesn't serve the children of God by the children of God being in hell. No, that's not how it works. That's not how we do it here. Right. Okay. Yeah, they don't want you to have what God gave you. That's the sensation that I'm getting. They don't want you to have what God gave you. They don't want you to feel good about who you are as a child of God. I'm getting that big time with the shame and the guilt. They don't want you to feel good. Most especially about yourself. Hello? Right. And they don't want you to feel good about your life. Yeah. And that's not care. That's not care. All right, let's move on. Right, you know God love you. What you talking about? I feel that there's people that's trying to convince the children of God that they are unworthy. That's what I'm getting. There's people who want you to think that you're unworthy, children of God. You know these people. You know them very well. Look like here. And it's time for that to come to an end. You take what I'm saying? Being around people or entertaining situations where essentially there's an attachment. There's an entity attachment. You know, by way of a person, place, or a thing. And it wants you to feel unworthy. You know, like you're not special, or like you're not important, or you're not whatever the good traits of character are. They don't want you to feel none of that about yourself. They don't want you to have high self-esteem. Not at all. They want you to be the trash receptacle or the shit receptacle. Okay. Yeah. They don't want you to feel like you're the ancestors' boo. Right. They don't want you to feel like there's ever a place or a time where you will have what you deserve. I mean, you know, that's, I don't know what other angle I could come at it. They don't think you're worthy, or they don't want you to think you're worthy. That's the sensation that I get. They don't want you to think you're worthy. They don't want you to know that you're worthy, because then they feel left behind by that. You know, because they know that they're not a practicing child of God, and they don't choose to be. You know, free will. Right here. Do what thou wilt. Do what you want to do. Pick what you want to pick. Pick who you want to pick. You know? It is what it is. And so that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, get off on your floor. It's not a who for everyone. Some people it's a what, you know, whatever. I don't know what the situation is, but yeah, yeah, they don't want you to move. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to meet someone. They don't want you to have no stability. They don't want you to have no peace in your environment. They don't want you to have no control over your environment. Get off on one of these floors. All right? They don't want you to have the money to move. They don't want you to have the money to be stable. They don't want you to move on with your life. I mean, I'm getting all of that. All right? Get off on your floor. They don't want you to follow your intuition. They do not want you following your intuition. So they're trying to disrupt your intuition, you see? Yeah, throwing you off with the puppy dog eyes here. Or the disappointment or the disapproval. No, it's not disapproval, it's disappointment. It's disappointment. Because it's a thin line, because you have disapproval. You know what I mean? So it's a thin line. You know, you got to be careful with this magic mirror. But all I can say is this. A person who cares about you should not be wanting you to set yourself on fire to keep them warm. It's one thing if you say, you know what, I'll set myself on fire just as long as I keep you warm. That's one thing. And then the person who loves you should be like, no, 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 please don't. That is the normal response. Okay? If somebody cares about you. All right? Or you're just supposed to both freeze to death. You know, it's cold. So we're both cold. We're going to be freezing together. All right? That's it. This person doesn't, that's not love. That's not care. And that's why it's okay to close this cycle. That's why it's okay to use this sword to cut the head off of corruption. You know what I mean? Because somebody is trying to pull on you in a way that is not genuine. It's disingenuous. They're trying to get over. They're trying to confuse you or gaslight. I get gaslight. Like, no, 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 that's not what I said. What I said was this or that. And I mean, again, there's a thin line because that's what most clarifying conversations sound like. So try to hear me and feel me for best results. This is someone who claims to care, but it's plain to see. It's not hard to see. It's not hard. It's hard to accept is the sensation that I get. It's not hard to tell that they don't really seem to give a fuck that much. It's not hard to tell, but it's hard to accept is the sensation that I'm getting here. Like, wow, you would go that far to shit on me? You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's how important it is. You know, for whatever the shit is that they're looking to do, you know, be toxic, be attached to your energy or whatever. But whatever it is, this person knows you're leaving, moving on. I don't know. You know, they know the cycle's about to close. They know that. Or they know it's closing, or they know it's whatever. Or they knew, or you told them, or whatever. I don't know. Get off on the floor. Point is, they're aware. Okay, they're aware of the whole cycle closing thing on this situation, and this is not for play. This is not for play. This is not, you hurt my feelings a little bit. No, this is serious, y'all. This is serious. This is a core character issue. This person made a choice not to follow the divine law, and they continue to make that choice. They have not diverted from that choice. You know what I mean? Like, oh, now that we know, like, there's no now that we know, we're, you know, now we're seeing it different. And no, they are exposed, expanded awareness, right? People can sneak up on you with the mask on. You know what time it is. They know you know what time it is. You dig what I'm saying? It's like dealing with the devil now, and the devil is not sneaking up on you. You know exactly who you're dealing with. And the devil knows you know. It's like that. You dig what I'm saying? On whatever level. But at this point now it's desperation. For them. You know, for the person who chose the, you know, Luciferian way. or the place, thing, whatever, that is going according to the Luciferian way, the thing still persists. You got to cut the head off. It's corrupt. You know what I mean? Death of the ego now. Don't be sitting here thinking you can fix motherfuckers. Facts. Facts. Leave that to the ancestors. Divine timing. The law already exists and is perfect. Okay? Don't try to interrupt. Don't try to interrupt. Let that cycle close. Keep it moving. Forced sacrifice. Gotta do it. It's divine time. Gotta do it. Cannot allow yourself to bear this burden. Gotta have empathy for yourself. God is behind it all. God said, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? God said. And God is putting it in you. Like, hey, get out of here. Don't even explain yourself again to this person type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah. Because they're not caring. They're disingenuous. They was lying in the first place is the sensation that I get with the contract is, not the original contract, and then the disingenuous energy. This is a manipulation type of feeling. You dig what I'm saying? It's a manipulation type of feeling. It could be a family member because we have our very own ancestors here, or it could be around a family member or due to a family member or regarding a family member, something like that. Or death, because we do have the death card twice here. All right, above and below. Could be about a death or regarding a death, or somebody wasn't honest about something, or there was some sort of foul play, or there was some sort of agreement that took place that wasn't adhered to. On that side, if you're the disappointed Empress here, or if this disappointment represents your disappointment, then you're disappointed because the mercy and grace of safe passage was promised to you. And then somebody tried to gaslight you about it. You dig what I'm saying? They tried to gaslight you about it. It's a sensation here with the confusion card. Like, oh, what? I didn't say I was going to do that. I didn't say I was going to give you the house. I didn't say I was going to give you the car. I didn't say I was going to give you, 10,000. I didn't say I was going to give you 60, that whatever. I didn't say I was going to give you grandma's old, antique clock. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Okay, so I'm getting the sensation that if that's you, again, you remember whatever the terms were very, very clearly. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, healing conversation, mutual respect. You remember very clearly the terms. Okay, and if we don't remember any other details, we remember this. It was supposed to be mutually beneficial. Mutually beneficial. That is what we remember. Facts. We remember there was supposed to be mutual respect. Mutual. Not only is the contract breached by this toxic person, place, or thing. You dig what I'm saying? They're not remorseful. Okay? And they was lying in the first place. Look like here. Okay? It was lying in the first place because all of this is up under the angry Empress. Do you feel me? Right? That puts a little shade on this Ace of Swords. Some truth mixed with the lies. That's what I get here. The devil is a liar. Is what I get here. And this was all so that they could get you to set yourself on fire to keep them warm. It's all so that you could either, so you could bear the responsibility, I think, that belonged to them. Somebody doesn't want to be responsible. And I get the sensation not only are they responsible for something, whatever the original fucking agreement was around. You know what I mean? But now they're responsible for this violation of trying to get you to bear the burden that was theirs to bear. Right. Right. Yeah. That's why it's get the fuck off me. That's why. All right? That's why it's not, I don't think so. Okay, because this is breezy right here. This is cold. This is cold energy. Death and the Queen of Swords. Death of the ego, the barons who like to embarrass people. Right. Right. Not at all. Now you don't give a fuck about their feelings. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. Right. You well within your motherfucking rights, doing what you and only you can do. You a child of God. And you a loving individual, and you put that up on the front end. If you a practicing child of God, you put that shit on the front end. Hello? You put the respect on the front end. You put the mutual benefit on the front end. They breached the contract. They didn't give a fuck what that left you with. So now you don't give a fuck. Look like here. It's a damn shame. It's really sad, is the sensation that I'm getting here. It's sad that they had to go out like that. But you know what? They chose. That's their personal choice. We have to respect that. Death of the ego. Don't be sitting around here thinking you can fix a motherfucker. Hello? You'd be better off moving on with your life. Look like here. Okay? So I don't know what happened, but this is some spicy ass energy I'm feeling. That's all I know. I don't know what the hell happened. This could be past, present, or coming on up. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you should have some kind of resonance with this if this is your floor at this time. If this is not your floor, or this is not your floor at this time, remain in the elevator. Okay? Careful emotional decisions. That's why this case got to be closed. Careful emotional decisions, because they don't want you to make careful emotional decisions. That's why. Something wasn't a careful emotional decision that got you into this spot. Or you miscalculated. You tried to be careful, it didn't work out. Maybe you couldn't have known, or you inherited this because this is a family member. You just woke up, related to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get off on your floor. The point being, you have a meticulous level of understanding at this point. And you will be carrying on differently, which will affect your quality of life going forward. It will drastically improve your quality of life. These careful emotional decisions you're making nowadays. You feel me? Your expanded awareness of how things work around here is going to aid and abet you. You know what I'm saying? So I get the sensation that whoever this devil is, or whatever this devil is, knows that. Knows that that's what's about to happen to you. Okay? And doesn't want you to be able to get to the Grammys. Okay? Because she's dressed up for the Grammys, for those of you who are new here. Oshun, in my Oshun card, she's going to the Grammys. Pow, here's the Grammys at the Carnival. Right? Because you the ancestors, boo. You sparkling and shit. Dazzling on whatever scale that you dazzle. And they don't want you to do that. And have peace in your environment, and, and be knowing things, knowing deep shit, and making all these careful, just the sweet life, the good life, and it's particularly good. But there's sacrifices that have to be made. Do you feel me? You got to cut ties when you need to. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because that's the life you're living. It's like somebody who you wished good karma for. You wished for them to be benefited, to be well, to be happy, to be able to do them, or have a great life and the sweet life. Or maybe you wanted them to have that with you. I don't know what level of, relationship is on. Either way, you wanted to enjoy this with them, no matter what your relationship was. Like whatever the nature of the relationship is, you wanted it to be an enjoyable one. And it just looks like this person has chosen some like just grisly ass karma, just grisly. And it's sad. You feel bad, but you can no longer bear this burden. It's not fair. It's not yours. Period. It seems like what I'm seeing here is one of those situations where you care deeply for someone, or you have historically cared deeply for this person, and just being blown away by how little they feel towards you. You know what I mean? Just blown the fuck away. Like, damn, my care didn't even inspire no care. Like, maybe you didn't have care, which is too bad, because you came with your care, as a child of God. But not only didn't they bring care, but your care didn't inspire care, So it's like, wow. And you just feel bad. You wanted the best for this person, or you wanted to give this person the best, or enjoy life with them, or enjoy the relationship with them, whatever the relationship is, And now you're seeing that you absolutely can't, no matter how much you care about this person. You cannot. You can't share yourself with them. It looked like you can't share yourself with them. I don't know how deep that goes. Like, can you still be a friend to them, a helper to them, or a guide to them, or emergency contact? Or I don't know. I don't know. But I'm getting this sensation that this is a serious karmic cord cutting situation here. Like, you don't need to be around toxic people with devil energy. That's plain math right there. That's 1 + 1 = 2. That's not even trigonometry or nothing. Okay? That's what I'm saying. It's plain to see. It's hard to accept, but it's not hard to see that this person doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they ought to, according to the mathematics here. According to, how you've been a child of God. In the scenario, according to the contract, or whatever the situation is. This should have been simple for them to achieve. I don't know if it could have been easy, but it definitely should have been simple. Keep this contract sound, mutual respect, mutual benefit. How can you go wrong with mutual benefit? Stay honest, keep it on the up and up. Stay true to the contract. Okay, I don't know about the words, but stay true to the contract. Whatever the contract is, it's some sort of connection, because God is behind it all. God came here, looked like with a hatchet, giving you the hatchet with full permission to cut the cord. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, this devil energy. It's unacceptable for them to try to hold you back. That's why I feel like this is an old relationship. Because I feel like whatever this is, this person, place, or thing should be giving you respect more than they're giving, or love, or care, or whatever that it is. They should be able to meet with you in resonance. Like, oh, this is my very own, whatever. I get a, how you gonna do me like that? That's the frequency. That. It's like It's a betrayal. It's a spiritual betrayal. It's a soul betrayal. They betrayed your whole soul. That's why it's a choice they're making. That's why it's a character thing. That's why it's not going to get better. That's why you can't fix them, because they chose, and that's their God-given right. And I mean, I kept saying it's a thin line. I think that's meaningful here. It's a thin membrane. It's a fast fork in the road all of a sudden. And you're going along together, and you think that's going to happen for the rest of your life. You think this person is going to be in your life, or thing is going to be in your life forever. And you're going down the road, and you're doing your part. And then suddenly this thing just veers off. And you're like, whoa. Whoa, I thought we were going together. You know what I'm saying? And what they want you to do is stop going that way. Turn around, come back, and go the wrong way with them. Right. Right. They don't even want to hear nothing about your right way, and the fact that it's the right way, and it is the right way. Facts. God is behind it all. You're like, no, that's the way. God, because God is behind it all. It says God behind it all boulevard. It says stay on here for 33 miles. Like, hello? We're at 6 miles, you're veering off. What the fuck is going on? Right, you already know. They done pissed you off because maybe they had the bag in their car. Or something. You know what I mean? So you're like, word? And you knew you had my bag in your car. And you couldn't have said, yo, let's pull off at the, at the next rest stop so I could give you your bag because I'm going a different way. You couldn't have hollered at me. You just veer off to just all of a sudden? For real? And I'm supposed to stop what I'm doing. AKA stop doing the right thing to come and chase after you who's going the wrong way. Who doesn't give a fuck what I have to go through. I'm giving a fuck enough to get us to go the right way and make sure we all going the right way and we good. We got a strong vessel and pop and you're like, you're opening the door and you're like, come on, devil, come on in. Like, really? Is the sensation that I'm getting. Hello? And you're like, okay, I got to be careful whose bag, where I put my bag. I got to be careful whose car I put my bag in. I got to be careful who I'm riding with, who I'm agreeing with, who I'm traveling with, who's my road dog, who's walking with me on the path of life, whatever it is, get off on your floor, or who I have my contract with, or my phone company, or my whatever the shit is. Do you feel me? So, that's the sensation that I'm getting. Yeah. All right, wrap it up, ancestors. What's the basic bottom line here overall? They say this, ancestors. Judgment. This is a done deal, whatever this is. This cosmic cord. This is right here. Divine timing. Here it is. Here's the sword. Here's the sword of truth. Is this bond genuine? No, it is not. No, it is not. That's what God said. That's what the ancestors said, and that's why they're here to call judgment on this motherfucking cord. Okay? Because it's taking too much away from the children of God. It's taking your energy away. It's taking your life away. It's taking your turn away. It's your turn. Wheel of Fortune turns. It's your turn. Divine timing. You the ancestors' boo. You don't have to be disappointed. It's sad for them. It don't have to be sad for you, children of God. I mean, it's a shame that people making you choose between them and God. It's a shame. Hello? Because they need to follow God too. But, you know, that's their God-given right not to follow God. So it is. You know, and God, whatever God, you know, whatever you call it, doesn't matter. You know what I'm pointing to. You know what I mean? Judgment. Bang, that's dead. That's what the whole universe said. All right? All of that for nothing. Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Sent my child over there to help you, says the universe, says the ancestors, says the creator. Sent my child over there to help you. Connected you to all of that motherfucking fortunate juice. And you try to take the cord and wrap it around my kid's neck and strangle them to death. Really? Says God, says the ancestors. Judgment. Number one, all of that for nothing. You tried to kill my kid. Hell to the no-no. That's not how it works here. That's not how we do it here. You have failed yourself. They say to this person who has chosen the Luciferian way, you failed yourself. Is what you did. Everybody else gonna be fine. Okay, children of God, ancestors and creator, the universe, everybody gonna be fine. Hello? Right. Even the devil, in a lot of ways, is gonna be fine. I mean, because he has a job. God's behind it all. Right. But you're not supposed to follow him. That's the test. You feel me? Do the right thing, do the divine work. There is no getting around it. There is no getting over. There is no +1. There is no you jumping on the back of a child of God and trying to get them to sneak you in. And children of God, this partially is happening. I feel. This partially is happening because you're so helpful. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Now, I don't have a personal reference for this at the time, at this moment, that I can think of. You know what I mean? But that's the sensation that I'm getting. I'm getting that because we are so fucking helpful. That's how we got into this situation. Okay? Help your fucking self. That's what I see here. And that's legit. That's coming straight from the ancestors right there. Because, you know what I mean? Because I said, what did you want to discuss with the children of God? This week, ancestors. That's what I said. And then this is what they said. Do the right thing. Do the divine work. Stay on the path. Don't be getting off the path to go set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. No thanks. We don't need you for that, children of God. Okay? We need you on your divine path, strong, getting through anything, thugging it out, keeping peace in this atmosphere, showing motherfuckers how we do it here. Do you feel me? So, yeah, doing the right thing. Okay, I feel like one more card. One more card. What's this bonus card? We having bonus card day this week. Okay, what's this bonus card about? What do you want to say to the children? You're safe. Amen. You're safe. You can trust God, you can trust the ancestors, and you can trust your fucking self, and you can trust your intuition. Follow it. You know better than to be setting yourself on fire for people to keep them warm and bearing the burdens of their shame and guilt, or, you know, them pouring into you like you should be ashamed of yourself as a child of God. You know? So, you need to be insulated from that. You know? Be with them. Be with them and be with people who match that frequency. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you got some good juice out of that. For more deep readings, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.